Hey, happy Thursday, Modexus, and Happy New Year. I know that we've had a new year already. The December 31st, January 1st is a very important new year, but here in the lower mainland where I live in Canada, we also have a huge celebration for Lunar New Year, which is coming up in a few days. And it is awesome. It is amazing. There's usually dragons. I don't know what it'll be this year because it's the year of the serpent, but it's a fabulous celebration in our Chinatown area and throughout the city. So Lunar New Year coming up. So if you've celebrated New Year, Happy New Year. And if you're going to celebrate it, Happy New Year to you. I wanted to talk to you today about something I don't think I've spoke to people about before, and that's the importance of glutathione in cardiovascular disease. Now we have this gigantic, tremendous, I don't know how many adjectives I can use to emphasize the importance of Lonacera longevity and PROBIO balance as a duo. But on the weekend I was studying glutathione, getting prepared for a documentary that I'm in. I'm actually in a documentary called Your Second 50. It's how to live your best, I guess, get the best quality of life. It's not about extending life. It's about, enjoying life as to your best after age 50. And my part in that is to explain glutathione. So I've had one screening. I have a couple more coming up. But the question came up on the weekend, is glutathione important in cardiovascular disease? And I was so delighted to be able to tell people that not only is it important, actually it is the number one antioxidant in cardiovascular disease. So if you understand cardiovascular disease, you know that inflammation is the most important thing to be controlled if you have cardiovascular disease or diabetes or any other disease, really, chronic disease for that matter. But glutathione is the most powerful antioxidant. So you hear other things that people take for cardiovascular disease. There's lots of things that are promoted for cardiovascular disease. But here's the real secret behind glutathione. So I'm just going to use PROBIO balance as an example. But it could apply to any other sort of antioxidant. So in PROBIO balance, we have ashwagandha. We have a health claim for it as an adaptogen, which helps to modulate stress, and stress is a big factor in cardiovascular disease. Ashwagandha is also an antioxidant. So when you have an antioxidant that comes into the body, like ashwagandha, or many of the other things that are promoted for cardiovascular disease as antioxidants, when they neutralize a free radical, they themselves become a free radical. And this is the really important part about glutathione. So take vitamin C, for instance. Vitamin C can neutralize one free radical. So one molecule of vitamin C can neutralize one free radical. Then it's neutralized. Vitamin C will go over, or will be taken up by a glutathione molecule, and the glutathione molecule will reactivate that vitamin C. But that's not something that happens with all the antioxidants. So when we're consuming antioxidants like ashwagandha or Lonacera berry, for instance, when they neutralize a free radical, now they do other things, so don't misconstrue this, because they have other important, the anthocyanins and the other phytonutrients in Lonacera berry and ashwagandha do other really important things in our body. If they become an antioxidant or are used as an antioxidant, and our body can use them as an antioxidant, then they become a free radical. And this is where glutathione is so important, because we actually don't know. There's no science telling us how many molecules, how many electrons one molecule of glutathione can actually neutralize. It could be in the millions. Literally, I've seen people that have researched in this area all over the map on this. It's definitely not just one. It's literally, it is hundreds of thousands or maybe millions of free radicals that one molecule of glutathione can neutralize. And that's why it's called the master antioxidant. So all these other antioxidants that we take, even though we take them maybe for other things, like ashwagandha being an adaptogen, Lonacera berry for its phytonutrients, or green tea, people drink green tea, when they are used, so if the body decides to use them to neutralize free radicals, and you'll see that there's many things that have some antioxidant potential, then they themselves then have the potential to become a free radical, and it's glutathione that actually neutralizes that. So the really important thing in combining the PROBIO balance with Lonicera longevity is this unlimited capacity of the glutathione to neutralize any free radical activity that the ashwagandha would have and just get the total adaptogen benefit from it. So it's a really powerful combination, and the more I read and study, the more I learn about PROBIO balance, and the more I learn about glutathione, and I certainly haven't learned at all. Keep in mind, there's like 170,000 peer-reviewed articles on PubMed on glutathione and its various activities in the body. So there's books. There's a new book coming out written by one of the premier scientists. He's actually Dr. Albert Crum. He's a Nelson Marquis Award winner, top 50 scientists in the world. It's going to be like 450 pages. So there's just this tremendous synergy between PROBIO balance and Lonicera longevity that is becoming more and more important as time goes on. So Happy New Year. Hope you're having a great one, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. Bye for now.